This is Unit 1, Exploring Businesses, and we're doing the assignment on Learning Aims C and D. As part of this, you will need to produce a SWOT, and this short video is to help you think about it. The first category in your SWOT is the strengths. So you are looking back at all the research that you have done so far, and you're identifying the things that has helped them be successful in the past. What is good about your business? Now, I need to point out to you before we start looking at this, that if you're going to go for a pass, you need to explain these points. So you need to explain what the impact is on the business. If you're a student who's going for a merit, you have to assess them. So I'm looking for each point, advantages, disadvantages, and the overall relative importance on the performance of this business. So, for example, you might have a business which has a particularly strong brand, which has been a strength and which has done it well over the years. If I'm looking at Nike, Nike has a very strong brand, it dominates the market, therefore it is its strength. We could explain why the advantages and disadvantages of it. The disadvantage is the sheer price of maintaining the brand. So that could be one. I've got another one. Your business might not be a price taker. They are in imperfect competition. Therefore, that is a strength of the business. They can have an impact on the price they charge. It could be that it's very difficult for new businesses to enter the market. If I was doing a car company, the cost of actually setting up the factory, setting up the brand, absolutely vast. That is a strength of the business. It's very difficult to compete with them. It could be that COVID has actually helped them. There are some businesses which COVID has done well by. If we think about supermarkets, all of us staying at home and just buying food from the supermarkets has helped them remarkably. It could be that they've made most of social trends. So if we're thinking about Gymshark and how they've done, oh, everyone's going to the gym, look at my range of gym wear, that is very good. And you know, etc., etc. Your business, you know what these things are. Those are just a few examples. You must discuss it with your teacher if you're not sure. Now, the second category is weaknesses. These are the things which have made life difficult for them. Exactly the same passes and merits. Make sure you do that. But you know, the ideas you might have a weak brand in an oligopoly or monopolistic competition. So Puma, it's not great for them. There's lots of things which aren't great for them, but you'd be able to describe in great detail why it's not. You could be a business which is competing on price. ASOS have been doing their 20% discounts. They've just done another one this morning. They are competing on price. So weakness is they will have less profit. Could be that they have a large amount of competition, like poor old ASOS. There are tons and tons of clothing brands out there. It could be that COVID, imagine if you were Wetherspoons. COVID haven't done you any favours at all. You'll be describing how it's weakened their position. And Brexit has obviously impacted on so many businesses, so it might be that you look at. All of the weaknesses will be personal to your business. So by now you will have assessed their current position and you'll be looking to the forward. All good businesses are looking to the future. So we're going to be identifying the things that they could do in the future that will help them be successful. Remember, you are either going to describe them or you're going to assess them. So there's endless scope for this, but they could focus on building the brand. If I was Nike or Adidas, especially Adidas, I would focus on building the brand. You could bring in more environmental products. If you notice now that the beauty market is fighting it out in environmentalism in their advertising campaigns, so you could address that trend. You could, like Gymshark, expand overseas. That is an opportunity. They could go further. If your market is saturated, go overseas. You could, you know, let's be fair, you could leave a market. You could decide that part of your business, you know, like with fizzy drinks, you might decide to retract less from fizzy drinks because there isn't a great opportunity, but it would allow you to focus elsewhere. And of course, there's so many different opportunities you can take for your business. The last category is threats. These are the things that can prevent them being successful in the future. And of course, there's going to be loads of different things. COVID trickles on, it's going to perhaps prevent some businesses being successful in the future. Having new competitors join the market, poor old ASOS, keep going on about them, they're not doing well. More people, what if Amazon steps up and starts selling clothes properly? They're going to be wiped out. It could be in the increase in the price of influencers. So if more people want the Love Island people, the price of Love Island will go up. If more people want football players, what that does is that eats away at the profitability of the companies. Could be more stringent environmental legislation. So if you're making cars, you know that things are only going to get tougher. That if we're making so many things, think about the packaging and the recycling. These are things which are going to add cost, and if you are not on it, it could be a massive threat to your business. And there's loads of etceteras. Have a chat with your teacher, sort out exactly what you're doing for these categories. Good luck.